Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Bowden Francis.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
First pitch, 106.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
That's out.
Outside. 1-0.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Text offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
2 outs. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Dodgers down in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Getting the nod on the mound, Jack Flaherty. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Left field. Hernandez sizing this one up. And there's 1 down. And now for the Jays, Jonathan Clase. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ernie Clement stands in here, takes ball one low. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1. Popped up right side, and it falls. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in, coming home. In to score from first. It's 2-zip.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the rookie third baseman, Luis De Los Santos. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of the World Series. This one in the air center field, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline.
Picks himself off an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Stuart Baroa, the next to hit, takes outside. In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. And that one is inside ball 1. De Los Santos, the lead runner at second. Baroa on at first with 2 down. And that's outside. Now 2-0. And another ball. Tyler Heineman on deck for the Blue Jays. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard hit to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And that one's a little bit low, and that's ball 1.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with it.
The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now it's Max Muncy. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kurt Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Kike Hernandez. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time. Bounce to the left side. Clement tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Heineman will handle the catching duties in this one. 32 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And another ball. That one misses in the dirt. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Brooke, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Ladder batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Hernandez has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Now back.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. To third, Muncy. Throws to first in time.
Now back. First baseman,
Spencer Horwitz digs in now.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hernandez right there to make the grab. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Edman. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
They punch out there, and that's the first out.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Will Smith, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that's down and away. That misses the zone. 2-1. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind to the pitch. There's the swing with the changeup, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Gavin Lux. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The Blue Jays leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. 1-2 to count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Ernie Clement. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground, and that one handled. Whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. This one in the air. Freeman under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
De Los Santos stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead at 3-0. Game 1 of the World Series. Chris Taylor now. And that drops in for a strike. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And that's downstairs and outside.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Pitch misses there, and the count 2-1. And here it comes. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the pitch. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Teoscar Hernandez To bat next. Got him swinging. Dodgers down. Back here in L.A. Now it's the right fielder, Stuart Baroa. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
And a pitch. Ripped in the right field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And that should be extra bases. Baroa around second, headed for third. The throw in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No outs, runner on second. And a foul ball. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the Ryan Brazier comes on now.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it. Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
That one down the line. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Goes out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now, Jonathan Clase. Swing and a grab off the middle. That's a base hit. One run is in. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a good eye there. That's to third. Muncy goes to second. Safe there. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
Now batting.
Second and third, one gone. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Clase, the runner at third. Horowitz at second with 1 away. Just off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Safe! And in comes the run from third. Now it's the second baseman. And there's a foul ball. Two on, one out. And he swings through that one.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Now this is in the air down the line. Betts settles underneath it, makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score the sac fly. It's 8-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this team right now.
De Los Santos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. No appeal. And the count is 1-1. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the righty deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. In the air to left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. He makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Nope.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And a pitch. Late with the swing there. They've got a poke lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses, and it's 2-1. The pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. One thing with Max Muncy, it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Left-hand hitter waits. On the inside corner for a strike.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And at first, here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. Hernandez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 32 years old. Last season. He swings and fouls one off. Hernandez over at first with 1 away. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up at a perfect spot.
Two outs. And now it's even up. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Kicks and deals. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a pitch. Right through there. Got it. That's the third out. One left for L.A., and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's a speed threat, Stuart Baroa. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Oh, look at the stop. The throw, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
On the ground at first, and foul ball. The pitch. Ground ball could be two. One at second. On to Freddie. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Very textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Now here is Tyler Heineman. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left side. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that is that. And we're back. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. And another ball. Up and in, and it's 3-2. That one drilled left field. That's back there. That's not coming back. So he goes yard to left. His second home run of the series, and they've got their first run. It's 8-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. The pitch. Went too far, and it's a strike.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
It's the strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That's in there. 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding in the fastballs, and then all of a sudden, that hitter was just overmatched.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 8-1. You're watching the World Series on the... Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right-handed reliever.
Nope, outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fly ball down the line. Hernandez ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 8.
Jonathan Clase getting ready to hit. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Righty to the plate. Got him. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
The Jays up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Horwitz off of first with 2 away. Fouls feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Got it by him for the K. The Jays get a pair on this homer. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Fought off foul.
That's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And the ball evens the count. swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he's either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Kicks and fires. That's a strike. And a count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. 2 out. Here's Muncy to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. 2 down, nobody on. And that's outside. And 1-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the
1
zone.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses.